I know you're, defensive guy, but I say this, I've said this a bunch of times on my page, like Jeff Godfrey is probably my favorite UCF football player. I just loved like when he committed, he talked about how like he had offers from Miami, Florida State, Florida. He's like, I want to build something at UCF. And I always respected that about him. And comes in freshman year, crushes it, wins the bowl game, all that stuff. Then sophomore year, expectations for him are sky high. And all of a sudden you start to see, this thing where it's Godfrey, then it's Godfrey and Bortles. Bortles is coming in halftime, or they're switching series and things like that. What ultimately happened there? Because like Godfrey definitely didn't play as well as his freshman year, but it was weird, like just all of a sudden to see kind of Bortles, a freshman at the time, just kind of come in and supplant him. I remember thinking at the time it was a mistake, but obviously, clearly O'Leary made the right decision. There's no doubt about it. But like, what was happening there? Was it just Godfrey not playing well in like games and practice, or was it just Bortles was just playing lights out in practice and just showed enough for it's like, hey, we got to get this guy on the field?
Yeah, yeah, man. And you know, being on the defensive side, I mean, we practice against them all day, every day. We
Yeah.
split time between us working with twos, threes, and through that season, I know Godfrey stepping in, played some good ball, made some good plays.
Mhm.
Bortles in there as well, and whether that's switching behind the scenes during practice and then getting that opportunity. Once somebody gets that opportunity and they start to show some promise and they continue to keep that, like that's where you start to see opportunities open up. And I think that's where that happened for Bortles. Not anything against what Jeff did, what Jeff has done in the past, but at the end of the day, when you step on the field, like the player who's going to continue to move the team forward and make plays is going to is that's who's going to continue to play.